First of all, a very good evening to all of you. My name is Khemchand, and currently I am doing my master's from NIT Warangal in mathematics and scientific computing. And today's topic is all about machine learning. Means currently we have so much interest in machine learning topics now. The craze is going on, so that's why this topic has views in normal life also. So first of all, we'll see this content. What is machine learning, application of ML, and after that we have some models in machine learning. Like KNN is one of the model of machine learning. So we'll see this. Before we start, I want to tell you about something. AI is a very huge thing in this current life, और उसी का एक सब पार्ट है मशीन लर्निंग, और मशीन लर्निंग का ही एक सब पार्ट डीप लर्निंग. So what is the machine learning models or machine learning do in normal user life? So we used to take an input and we used to give to the models which we are going to predict or which we are going to make using machine learnings, and it will give one output to require inputs. So human can learn everything automatically from yourself only, but machine we have to give some instructions to learning from the data. तो एप्लीकेशंस ऑफ एमएल रियल लाइफ में किस तरह से इसका एप्लीकेशन है, हम सब ने अभी तक देखा है. बिग बाजार और अमेज़न पे एक डील लगता है, ग्रेट इंडिया फेस्टिवल. ओके, सो ग्रेट इंडिया फेस्टिवल, यू नो देयर आर सो मेनी आइटम्स इन द अमेज़न सेल्स. अमेज़न पे करीब समथिंग 10 लाख आइटम्स है, और ग्रेट इंडिया फेस्टिवल्स में हम उनको सेल करना चाहते हैं. तो should we have to increase every item, means stock of every item? No. तो हम उन आइटम्स का सिलेक्शन किस तरह से करेंगे जो हमें सेल में ज्यादा बिकने वाले हैं, हमारी सेल में ज्यादा बिकेंगे. In this case, machine learning is a very good thing to predict the items which is going to be in Amazon Great India Festival deal or festival sale. And second hand, इस तरफ एक और पिक्चर है. इस पिक्चर में हम देख रहे हैं कि जो आइटम्स हैं, सब्जी है, फ्रूट्स वगैरह हैं, एक शेल में रखे हुए हैं, एंड मिल्क एंड एक्सेट्रा थिंग्स आर इन दी अनदर शेल. तो इन सब का प्रेडिक्शन कौन करता है कि हम ये सब आइटम्स कहाँ रखें? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल राइट साइड, लेफ्ट साइड, फर्स्ट फ्लोर, सेकंड फ्लोर. इन सब के लिए भी मशीन लर्निंग मॉडल्स का ही यूज होता है. एसोसिएशन रूल बेस्ड लर्निंग इज वन ऑफ द पार्ट ऑफ एमएल, जहां पे हम कोरिलेशन कोएफिशिएंट्स फाइंड करते हैं और सिमिलरिटी मेजर्स के अकॉर्डिंग हम इन आइटम्स को प्लेस करते हैं. सेकेंडली, बैंकिंग सेक्टर में और फाइनेंस सेक्टर में भी मशीन लर्निंग का बहुत ज्यादा यूज होता है. सपोज आई वांट टू टेक वन लोन फ्रॉम अ कंपनी, फ्रॉम अ बैंक. तो डायरेक्टली बैंक हमें लोन नहीं देगा, इट विल सी सम क्राइटेरिया फॉर अस. तो इनिशियली 2 स्टेज पे लोन प्रोवाइड होता है. तो फर्स्ट स्टेज होता है कि एमएल के मॉडल्स के थ्रू हमारा पूरा बैकग्राउंड देखा जाता है कि क्या हम लोन के लिए एलिजिबल हैं, मींस क्रेडिट स्कोर एंड एक्सेट्रा. अगेन सिमिलरिटी मेजर इज देयर. तो वो सिमिलरिटी मेजर के अकॉर्डिंग देखते हैं कि ये फ्रॉड वाले सेक्शंस के सिमिलर है या नहीं है. इफ द सिमिलरिटी विल बी कम आउट अराउंड 98 99, देन हाँ ये फ्रॉड सेक्शन में आ सकता है, तो लोन देने के चांसेस काफी कम हो जाएंगे. बट द सिमिलरिटी इफ कमिंग अराउंड 18 और 19, देन लोन मिलने के चांसेस काफी ज्यादा होंगे. इन ट्रांसपोर्ट, ओला, वी हैव सीन ओला. तो हमने देखा है कि कई बार जब हम ओला का बुकिंग करते हैं तो किसी एरिया में मॉर्निंग में प्राइस है 50 रुपीज, 50-60 रुपीज. उसी एरिया में इवनिंग का प्राइस होता है 90 रुपीज, 110, इस तरह से इंक्रीज होता है. तो डिस्टेंस तो एकदम सेम है, तो डिफरेंस क्या आता है? सपोज वन कंपनी इज देयर या वन कोचिंग सेंटर इज देयर. तो वहां से बच्चों का जब टाइमिंग होगा छूटने का, तो वहां से लोग ओला बुक करेंगे या कुछ टैक्सी बुक करेंगे, तब प्राइसेस इंक्रीज होने के चांसेस होते हैं. तो ये सब मॉडलिंग भी मशीन लर्निंग के थ्रू किया जाता है. एंड सेकेंडली, ट्विटर पे भी काफी ज्यादा एमएल का यूज होता है. तो एमएल का यूज हर जगह है. ट्विटर पे किस तरह से कि सपोज इलेक्शंस आ रहे हैं, तो उस टाइम पे हम ट्वीट्स करते हैं, तो कहीं ना कहीं उन ट्वीट्स का सिमिलरिटी मेजर देख करके ये प्रेडिक्शन दिया जाता है कि कौन सा पार्टी जीतने के चांसेस ज्यादा है और कौन सा पार्टी जीतने के चांसेस कम है. तो दिस ऑल अबाउट द बैकग्राउंड ऑफ एमएल. ये एमएल का रियल लाइफ में किस तरह से यूज है. एक बुक, बहुत फेमस बुक है, द विजडम ऑफ क्राउड्स. Why the many are smarter than the few? केबीसी हम सबने देखा है. सपोज केबीसी में कैंडिडेट को कोई ऑप्शन नहीं आता है, देन ही हैज वन ऑप्शन ऑडियंस पोल. और ऑडियंस पोल काफी टाइम 99% केसेस में सही होता है. द थिंग इज अगेन दिस बुक, बाय द मेनी आर स्मार्टर देन द फ्यू. तो हम जब किसी आइटम्स को परचेस करने जाते हैं, किसी शॉप में जाते हैं, तो हम सजेशंस लेते हैं आसपास में से. अगेन सेम थिंग कि हमारे पास ज्यादा में से सजेशंस आएंगे तो सही होने के चांसेस ज्यादा होंगे. यहाँ एक और एग्जांपल है. असेंबल लर्निंग का क्या रोल है एमएल में? असेंबल लर्निंग इज अ पार्ट ऑफ एमएल. यहाँ हम असेंबल लर्निंग किस तरह से यूज करते हैं? सपोज वेट एंड हाइट्स आर गिवन इन दिस रो, इन दिस कॉलम, and PMI is our dependent variable. These both are independent and these is independent variable. तो given height और weight के अकॉर्डिंग हमें ये दिया गया है कि PMI नॉर्मल है या नहीं है. 0 means the PMI is not normal, 1 means PMI is normal. तो हमारा प्रेडिक्शन होगा एक नए आउटपुट पे कि हमारे गिवन इनपुट के लिए आउटपुट क्या होने वाला है. असेंबल लर्निंग क्या करता है कि इट विल डू द मॉडलिंग ऑन सेवरल मॉडल्स. Model 1, Model 2, Model 3. Suppose Model 1 is giving 0 output, Model 2 is also giving 0 output, and Model 1 is giving 1 output. तो मेजॉरिटी ऑफ वोटिंग के अकॉर्डिंग हम डिसाइड करेंगे कि हमारा गिवन इनपुट के लिए ओरिजिनल आउटपुट क्या होगा, whether it is 0 or it is 1. So in this example we have 2 zeros, so we'll select 0. So this is the majority of voting in assemble learning. Now in the assemble learning, we have one of the most important model. The model name is KNN. So it is basically based on classifications. So now I want to predict that whether it is a cat or it is a dog. So normally we used to differentiate between cat and dog based on their characteristics. So there are some characteristics of dogs and cats. So the thing is, we are classifying the image. This is our image. So we are classifying that whether it is a dog or it is a cat. इसमें भी मशीन लर्निंग का ही यूज होगा. और किस तरह से मशीन लर्निंग के एक पार्ट केएनएन की मदद से हम ये जानेंगे कि ये डॉग है, कैट है. सपोज वी हैव प्लॉटेड ऑन द एक्स एक्सिस लेंथ ऑफ द ईयर्स and on the right y axis sharp of claws. Now the thing is, we have plotted every available data, cat and dog, which we have already in our data set. Now we want to predict that whether it is a cat or it is a dog, this black image. तो हम अगेन मेजॉरिटी ऑफ वोटिंग करेंगे. तो चलो देखते हैं कि आसपास के 5 ऑब्जेक्ट्स में से क्या होता है. तो आसपास के 5 ऑब्जेक्ट्स 1 2 3 4 5 इनर सर्किल, we have 4 cats and 1 dog. So based on majority of voting, we'll say that this new image is a cat. तो KNN किस तरह से यूज होता है, KNN किस तरह से काम करता है? सिमिलरली मशीन लर्निंग मॉडल्स यूज टू टेक इनपुट्स एंड यूज टू गिव वन आउटपुट. तो KNN भी इसी तरह से एक इमेज या एक लेबल्ड डेटा लेगा. लेबल्ड मींस we are labeling our data, like in this case we are labeling our image that it is a cat or it is a dog, and after applying our model we want to predict that it comes in which category. So basically we are labeling our data and we want to predict that it will come in which category. So what is KNN algorithm? So K nearest neighbor, it is a full form of the KNN. It is one of the simplest supervised machine learning algorithm mostly used for classification. In previous example, we have seen that we want to classify a picture. It will be a dog or it will be a cat. तो classification के लिए एक ही मॉडल है KNN. No, there are several models, so we can use any one. But KNN is a very powerful model which used to give a more accuracy. So that's why we are talking about. So it classifies a data points based on how its neighbors are classified. We have seen this diagram. In this diagram, neighbors means 5 neighbors को हमने देखा और इनमें हमें पता लगा कि 4 neighbors तो cat हैं. तो directly we can say that yeah, majority of voting says that it is a cat. तो हम classify करते हैं based on majority of votings. So again, this example used to say whether it is a category A or a category B. So k equal to 5 means we'll select nearest 5 points and we'll predict that it is a category A or category B. तो अब मेन बात है कि हम यहाँ k equal to 5 ले रहे हैं. Always we should take k equal to 5 or something else. So let's see this example. इस एग्जाम्पल में रेक्टेंगल है और ट्राइंगल है. So we have plotted on the x-axis and y-axis everything which is available data. In this case, the rectangle and triangle with black and orange color are plotted in the diagram. Now we want to predict that इस न्यू वेरिएबल के लिए हम क्या कहेंगे कि ये न्यू वेरिएबल कहाँ आना चाहिए, रेक्टेंगल की कैटेगरी में या फिर ट्राइंगल की कैटेगरी में. So if we select k equal to 3, the k equal to 3 means is हम आसपास के 3 वेरिएबल्स का चूज करेंगे. So if we are choosing 3 variables, so in this case we have two rectangle and one triangle. So in this case we'll say that our new variable is a rectangle, not triangle, because majority of voting says that 2 is greater than 1. So that's why we are selecting our rectangle. In the second hand we have k equal to 7. k equal to 7 के लिए हमारे पास 1 2 3 रेक्टेंगल है और 4 ट्राइंगल है. तो in this case we'll say that our new variable is a triangle, not a rectangle. So the thing is, which k will select, k equal to 7 or k equal to 3? Because if we are varying our k, then our result is not correct. Our result is also varying. So the thing is, KNN algorithm is based on feature similarity. So choosing the right value of k is a process called parameter tuning, and it is important for better accuracy. In this case, we cannot select that any one k equal to 3 or 7. We have to see that which one is better. So for this, we have two methods. So first is square root of n, where n is total number of data set. In this case, we have 4 rectangle and I think 6 triangles. So our total data set is 10. So square root of 10 will select and we'll calculate our answer, k equal to square root of n. But second thing is, if the odd value of k is selected to avoid confusion between the two classes of data, means यहाँ k equal to 3 चूज करने का रीजन क्यों था कि हमारे पास अगर 10 डेटा पॉइंट्स हैं तो हम उसमें से एक सब्ट्रैक्ट करेंगे या फिर प्लस करेंगे टू बी एन ऑड नंबर, क्योंकि आफ्टर कैलकुलेटिंग द ऑड नंबर विल सेलेक्ट स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ n, इट विल गिव द बेटर एक्यूरेसी. k इक्वल टू 10 है, -1 किया 9 आया, स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 9 इज 3. So in this case we'll say that yeah, k equal to 3 means this circle is our correct circle. So our new variable is a rectangle, not a triangle. And if we talk about the use cases of KNN, should we use every time KNN? Yeah, we can use in every time in any data point of sets, we can use KNN model. But the thing is accuracy. Sometimes it may happen that it will give a bad accuracy because of these things. अगर डेटा पॉइंट लेबल है, एक्यूरेसी विल बी अ गुड. डेटा पॉइंट्स लेबल के साथ में अगर नॉइजी फ्री है, नॉइजी फ्री मींस इन दिस टेबल वी हैव क्लासेस. सो अंडरवेट, ओके, अंडरवेट इज करेक्ट, सॉरी, अंडरवेट इज करेक्ट, बट 140 it is not giving any meaning. For 51 weight and 167 centimeter height, 140 is our class. It is useless. In third row also 23 is there, so it is also useless. Hello game, it is also useless. So this is noisy data. We want noisy free data. And the third thing is data should be small. Small in the sense, in we can say that yeah, around 500 rows is enough. 500 or 10,000 rows is also enough. But suppose if we have lakhs of rows in a data set, then should we select the data? We can apply our KNN model, but maybe it will give some bad accuracy, 50%, 60%. We cannot select that model. So what we'll do, we'll split our data set in some parts, 50, 500 rows, 500 rows, and we'll apply our model and we'll predict our dependency variable. And how does KNN work? Let's apply this algorithm in an example. Now consider a data point, a data set having two variables, height and weight in kilogram. And each point is classified as normal or underweight. Suppose we have 51 kilogram weight and 167 centimeter height. And we are saying that it is a normal weight person. Okay, so these are we calculating without knowing BMI formula. We all know BMI formula, but we are not applying the formula. We are applying our model. So these data points we already know, and we want to predict that for 57 kilogram and 170 centimeter height, the person will come under underweight or normal weight. So on the basis of given data, we have to classify the below set as normal or underweight using KNN, assuming that we are not knowing our BMI formula or BMI calculator. We don't have any BMI calculator. So for calculating these things, we should know a mathematical term. It's very easy to finding distance between 2 points xa, xa and yb. Euclidean distance is very normal formula, x minus a to the whole square plus y minus b to the whole square and overall under root. So what we'll do, first of all, we plot our all the data points which we have in the table. In this table, 70, 176, 51, 170, 167. हम इस डेटा पॉइंट्स को प्लॉट करने के बाद में ये पर्पल एंड आई डोंट नो व्हाट इज द कलर, हम प्रेडिक्ट करना चाहते हैं कि ये रेड पॉइंट किस कैटेगरी में आएगा, कैटेगरी ए और कैटेगरी बी. कैटेगरी ए मींस नॉर्मल और अंडरवेट. We'll calculate the distance from each and every point in this diagram. So D1 means the distance between this point and this point. We apply our Euclidean formula and we'll calculate our distance. So in this case, we have our data point 57, 170 and we'll calculate from 70, 176. So distance calculate करने के बाद में 6.7, similarly distance 2, distance 3, so 13.4. इस तरह से हमारे पास सारे distance आएंगे हर एक data points के according. तो इस न्यू वेरिएबल का डिस्टेंस कैलकुलेट किया गया हर एक पॉइंट्स के साथ में. नाउ व्हाट वी कैन अप्लाई, हाउ कैन वी सिलेक्ट दैट इट विल बी नॉर्मल वेट और अंडर वेट. डायरेक्टली हम डिस्टेंस के अकॉर्डिंग नहीं कह सकते ना. हमने डिस्टेंस को वापस टेबल में प्लॉट किया 67, 13, 13.4 लाइकवाइज. नाउ द थिंग इज इफ आई एम सेइंग दैट आवर k इक्वल टू 3, द थिंग इज for k equal to 3 means सबसे least 3 distance लेनी है. So 3 distance is in this case 2, 3 and 1.4. These are 3 distance which is lesser than other distance. तो इन 3 distance के according हम majority of voting करेंगे. In this case we have normal, but suppose like in this row we have underweight. तो फिर भी हमारा आंसर इसके लिए नॉर्मल ही आएगा क्योंकि 2 नॉर्मल हैं और एक अंडरवेट है. मेजोरिटी ऑफ वोटिंग कहता है कि जो मेजोरिटी होगा वही रूल करेगा. तो यहाँ तो तीनों नॉर्मल है तो नॉर्मली हमारा आंसर होगा. सो व्हाट वी हैव डिड, वी हैव कैलकुलेटेड डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट 57, 170 to each point D1, D2, D3, D4, D5 and each and every point we have calculated our distance and least 3 distance we have taken because our k equal to 3. In this case, we have, I think, 10 data points. So for 10 data points, we have seen that k equal to 3 is the best value of k, for which our model will give a better accuracy. In 3 distance के according, हमारा point आता है normal में. So we'll classify our point 57, 170 is normal weight. So the conclusion is a positive value of k is specified along with a new sample. We select the k entries in our database which are closer to the new sample. हमने यहाँ देखा कि हमारे पास क्लोजर डेटा पॉइंट, इस डेटा पॉइंट के पास में कितनी क्लोजर वैल्यूज थी उसके अकॉर्डिंग हमने इनको इसमें से ही मेजॉरिटी ऑफ वोटिंग किया. एंड वी फाइंड द मोस्ट कॉमन क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ दीज एंट्रीज. So we have classified that normal because in this example we have 3 normal, so we don't have any classification. But suppose underweight and normal is there, so we can say that yeah, our new point is underweight, and this is the classification we give to the new sample. So in this class we have classified that yeah, our model is normal. Yeah, sir. Now, do we have any questions now?
Kim, usually I'm not intervening in between, but can you give us some sense how we apply all these things to the real world? So if we after that we'll go for the further intervention, then how we apply all these things to the real world? Yes, you have given us some examples. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, for a little bit more.
Okay, sir. So I have made one model using machine learning. So I want to tell you how it is working. Mm, Just a second. So this is a real example in which we are using our machine learning models. Just a second. इस ऐप में एक disease है stroke will predict that whether a person have chances to this disease hardly or not. So they are asking some inputs. These are all independent variables, and we are applying our models in this case. So we are saying that yeah, our gender is male and age is 21, and hypertension, I don't have any hypertension. Heart disease also I don't have any. Work type is unemployed, and BMI 21, and smoking is never smoke. If we submit this, then we have low chances. The meaning is, in this case, we are also defining our zeros and one. Means we are classifying that after giving these inputs, whether a person comes under 0 or 1. 0 means low chances and 1 means highly chances. So we can see in this case, we have this type of data points. Just a second. इसमें हमारे पास इस तरह का डेटा पॉइंट्स है. Gender, age, hypertension, heart disease, ever married, work type, residential type, glucose level, and BMI, smoking status. And this is our prediction for the disease. 1 means, yeah, I have highly chances to have this disease, and 0 means it's very rare to have this disease. So again, we are classifying our person according to these independent variables for the disease, whether it is have 1 or 0. ये एक एग्जांपल होगा रियल लाइफ में कि हम किस तरह से अलर्ट कर सकते हैं कि आपके पास ज्यादा चांसेस हैं. सो यू शुड गो फॉर मेडिकल चेकअप एंड फॉर प्रिकॉशंस, बट वी आर गोइंग टू सजेशंस बाय द डॉक्टर्स. सो इस तरह से हम रियल लाइफ में इन मॉडल्स को यूज कर सकते हैं.
That was pretty nice, Ken. We got to know a lot about the machine learning and Canon that you talked about. So here are certain questions that have been asked by our audience. So I would be asking one by one, all right? So you need to answer it in a very short format. I won't say, in a very long way. You can answer it in a crisp manner. So first question is from Rao Roshan. He's asking what's the difference between Canon and radius nearest to never, that is RNN.
KNN, we used to say that our classifying data models, and radius never means we'll take one small radius and without selecting any k, we'll predict our new variable, whether it will be a which category. So without selecting any radius, we'll predict our new model. So this is the main difference.
All right, all right. So the next question is asked by Saurabh Singh. He's asking what challenges do you see in the maintaining data integrity for ethical AI decision making?
Data integrating, basically it is a database questions. Means database, we used to have a topic data integrity constants. डोमेन कंस्ट्रेंट्स एंड लाइकवाइज। सो हम किस तरह से डेटा इंटीग्रिटी को मेंटेन करेंगे, इसके लिए सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट है डेटाबेस सिलेक्शंस, कि डेटाबेस में हम डेटा किस तरह से इंसर्ट कर रहे हैं और किस तरह से उसको ऑथराइज कर रहे हैं। तो इस तरह से हम डेटा इंटीग्रिटी को मेंटेन कर सकते हैं। इट इज नॉट अबाउट मशीन लर्निंग, इट इज अबाउट TABMS।
All right. Kim, just one request. Can you please switch off your presentation? It is still on.
Okay. Sorry.
Meanwhile, I'm asking you another question. It is from Samriddhi. She's asking, how will AI and machine learning like KNN shape industries such as healthcare and finance in the future? What do you see like the future of it?
Just now I have shown you that in medical we can predict that for a disease whether it is have highly chances or low chances, and in finance sector also, like in the previous slide we have shown that for a banking sector should every person can get loan or not। तो डिपेंड करता है कि उस पर हम मॉडल्स को अप्लाई करें और ये देखें कि क्या वो फ्रॉड सेक्शन के बिल्कुल करीब है या उससे बहुत डिस्टेंस पे है। अगर वो पर्सन उस फ्रॉड सेक्शन के बहुत करीब हुआ, दैट मीन्स ही हैज मोर चांसेस टू नॉट गेटिंग द लोन। तो इस तरह से मॉडल्स को यूज करके फ्रॉड सेक्शन से और बैंकिंग सेक्टर में टेक्नोलॉजी को एनहेंस करके हम एक्यूरेसी बढ़ा सकते हैं।
All right. So there is one, I would say, one very pertinent question that always comes whenever there is a talk about machine learning and this new AI that is coming into the future. That what is going to be the impact over the workforce in the longer term? I would say, not in a short term, but in a longer term. What would going to be the impact of this whole machine learning AI that is coming on the workforce actually?
Let's suppose एक गेम हम लोगों ने बचपन में खेला है, चेस। तो क्या होता है जब मशीन से हम चेस खेलते हैं तो वहां पे पहले क्या होता था 90s के टाइम पे एक एक्सपर्ट को बैठाया जाता था मॉडल्स के पास में, एंड वी यूज्ड टू इम्प्लीमेंट सम इफ एल्स कंडीशन कि इस मूव पे ये होना चाहिए, इस मूव पे ये होना चाहिए। तो वो इफ एल्स कंडीशन के बाद में हमारे पास एक गेम इम्प्लीमेंट होता है कि अगर यूजर राइट साइड मूव कर रहा है तो हमारे पास ये एक्शन होना चाहिए, राइट साइड मूव कर रहा है तो ये एक्शन होना चाहिए। तो वहां पे मेन पावर लगता है, बट समटाइम्स मेन पावर की हमें कोई नीड नहीं होती है। सपोज in this case we are classifying our image na cat and dog, so we cannot ask to our instructor that can you tell this is a cat or dog every time। हमेशा हो सकता है कि कोई दूसरा इमेज आए, तो थाउजेंड्स ऑफ लैक्स ऑफ करोड़ इमेज हमारे पास हैं, तो हम उनसे इंस्ट्रक्टर को इंस्ट्रक्टर की हेल्प से हम नहीं बता सकते हैं कि केट होगा कि डॉग होगा। तो विदाउट यूजिंग द मेन पावर मशीन लर्निंग मॉडल इज न्यू ट्रेंड। या जॉब पे हमारे पास इफेक्ट आएगा, मेन पावर तो कम होगा, बट टेक्नोलॉजी तो एनहेंस होगी।
All right. So you are suggesting that the workforce will definitely going to get a setback, or जो AI है वो कहीं ना कहीं it will take over certain kind of jobs of the people. So all right, Kim, my last question to you, would be you can continue, Kim. What do you say?
No.
Okay.
Jobs
Okay,
पे
there is one question from this guy. Let me ask you. The question is, this is a weird question. How much knowledge of a machine learning is required for hacking into someone's device?
For hacking the devices, I don't think that machine learning model helps. We can predict something using machine learning, पर डिवाइस को हैक करने के लिए साइबर सिक्योरिटी का नॉलेज होना जरूरी है। मींस क्रिप्टोग्राफी, इनक्रिप्शन डिक्रिप्शन प्रोसेस। सपोज हमारे पास एक मैसेज है 41 और हम उसको दूसरी साइड ट्रांसफर कर रहे हैं, सो वी कैन नॉट डायरेक्टली सेंड 41 डायरेक्टली टू द अदर साइड, विल इनक्रिप्ट आवर मैसेज। सपोज हम 41 में 2 ऐड कर रहे हैं और हम ऑफलाइन जाके उसको बताएंगे कि हाँ इसमें से जब तुम्हारे पास कुछ आंसर आए तो उसमें से 2 सब्ट्रैक्ट करना। सो वी आर सेंडिंग 43, नॉट एक्जैक्टली 41। So it comes under cryptography, not in machine learning. So I don't think that with using machine learning we can hack something. So
All right.
This is all about security.
Well then, the last question would be, as we ask from every speaker, how was your experience with the Graduate Scholar Talk series? What do you want to say about that?
I'm also learning from this talk. Like suppose some person is asking about hacking and etc. सो ये क्वेश्चन अभी तक किसी ने पूछा नहीं था मुझसे कि हैकिंग भी हम इससे कर सकते हैं क्या. सो आफ्टर दिस सेशन आई विल गूगल एंड आई विल चेक दैट या इट इज विल बी हेल्पफुल इन हैकिंग मींस इनक्रिप्शन और डिक्रिप्शन विदाउट यूजिंग क्रिप्टोग्राफी. तो सेशन के बाद में कई बार लगता है कि कुछ क्वेश्चंस का आंसर हमें नहीं पता होता, तो कहीं ना कहीं ये सेशन हेल्प करेगा बाकियों को भी इस टॉपिक के बारे में समझने में और उस टॉपिक का डीप नॉलेज जानने में.
All right. Thank you so much, Kim. Now, I would again like to invite Dr. Venugopal for his brief over the topic talk and the event. Sir, over to you.
Thank you, Ajay, for giving me opportunity to comment on this very enriched talk, I will say, and that too, it's like research level talk, because I can see the audience here is from Hindi, history, and I don't know how much it is taken by the audience. But as far as this topic is concerned, I just if we know, then nowadays the founder of NVIDIA, Jensen Huang, is also visiting India and doing so many collaborations to enhance the AIs in India. And I mean, the talk is obviously you can say little bit specialized one. And as far as for the general audience, the knowledge of AI is concerned, AI को सिर्फ समझने की कोशिश करें कि है क्या. बड़ी AI की हम लोग बात करते हैं, फिर ML की बात करते हैं. तो इनफैक्ट आप कह सकते हैं एक क्रूड सेंस में आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस इज अ ब्रांच ऑफ साइंस जिसमें हम कंप्यूटर का और कुछ सिस्टम्स का यूज करते हैं सो दैट वो वैसा काम करता है जैसा ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस करता है. सो इन अदर वर्ड वी कैन से AI इज नथिंग बट एन अल्टरनेट टू ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस. और फिर जैसा कि खेमचंद ने दिखाया था, एक इन्होंने वेन डायग्राम दिखाया था जिसमें सेट सबसेट की बातें होती है. तो आई डोंट नो कितने लोगों ने उसको पॉइंट आउट किया. तो वहां पे इन्होंने बताया था कि दिस आई मीन ML machine learning is subset of artificial intelligence, and then deep learning is further subset of machine learning and then you can say artificial intelligence. तो काफी इनरिच रहा. और जहां तक कि कई सारी एप्लीकेशंस की भी बातें हुई, बहुत टेक्निकल पे. मैं भी आई एम द पर्सन ऑफ मैथमेटिक्स and I work in the area of numerical analysis. I mean, my philosophy is something different. Like for my research, the philosophy is something like anything in this world can be transformed to mathematics. So, and in mathematics, I mean anything can be transformed to mathematics. And what is that mathematics? That mathematics is nothing but an algebraic equation, differential equation, or you can say integral equations. और equations कहीं पे होगा तो उसका solution होगा. तो एक ठीक है. I mean, my point is मेरे बताने का ये purpose ये है कि nowadays the area is not isolated. The people are working on the interdisciplinary area. Similarly, machine learning is not only a branch of computer science. Here we use mathematics like linear algebra. A very much part of linear algebra is used in the machine learning. Or in other words, we can say that without mathematics, one cannot think of this machine learning or even artificial intelligence. तो इंग्रेडिएंट्स की बात करेंगे तो काफी लोगों ने, हम लोग जहां तक थोड़ा बहुत टर्मिनोलॉजी सुनते हैं, तो लिनियर अलजेब्रा, पाइथन, आर सॉफ्टवेयर, इन सारे सॉफ्टवेयर को एसिमुलेट करके डेटा का मेनली प्रोसेसिंग करते हैं. तो बेसिकली हियर ये टॉक्ड अबाउट प्रोसेसिंग ऑफ डेटास. और डेटा क्या है? तो समझ रहे हैं जी, जैसे एग्जांपल के तौर पे, और अगर एप्लीकेशन की बात करें हम लोग, तो थ्रू मशीन लर्निंग वी कैन ट्रैक और वी कैन कैच दिस fraudulent transaction that is going to be held in the financial organizations. फिर आप बात कर सकते हैं, हम लोग सोशल मीडिया यूज करते हैं, लाइक फेसबुक, ट्विटर। फेसबुक पे हम लोग क्या करते हैं, हमने कोई एक लेट्स से पोस्ट लिखा एंड वी वांटेड टू टैग सम पर्सन, सो देयर आल्सो देयर इज अ यूज ऑफ मशीन लर्निंग. सो आई मीन मतलब मेरे हिसाब से काफी अच्छा एक टॉपिक आपने चूज किया, और खासकर उन ऑडियंस के बीच में जहाँ पे कि मेजॉरिटी सोशल साइंस एंड आर्ट्स का आपकी जनरली टॉपिक होती है, या रियल लाइफ फेनोमेना से रिलेटेड, या रिसेंट जो भी फेनोमेना हो रहे होते हैं उससे रिलेटेड. तो इस समय में आपने आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस और मशीन लर्निंग से रिलेटेड टॉपिक को चूज किया, एंड देन यू हैड अ वेरी गुड conversation over here. So मैं मनीष सर को एंड आपके पूरे टीम को इसके लिए काफी मेरा एक एप्रिसिएशन ऑफ वर्ड्स होंगे इसके लिए. और इसी तरीके का और टॉपिक्स जो रियल लाइफ फेनोमेना से रिलेटेड हो, तो थोड़ा इन्वायरमेंटल साइंस इस टाइप की चीजों को भी, मॉडलिंग, इन सारी चीजों को भी ये करके हम लोग साइंस और इस टाइप के भी ऑडियंस को इसमें जोड़ा जा सकता है. तो मेरा एक काफी अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस रहा. और आपका जो आज के जो हमारे स्पीकर थे, खेमचंद मटलानी, आई थिंक ही इज हैविंग अ गुड नॉलेज ऑफ हिज सब्जेक्ट, एंड ही इज थैंकफुल फॉर दैट. थैंक यू यू एंड योर टीम.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. And we would really love to see you in our upcoming sessions also. It would be great for all of us. Thank you, sir. So now it's time for me to invite the next speaker, the speaker of the next Sunday, Miss Sapna, who would be speaking on the topic importance of tourism. Miss Sapna, if you're present here, you can brief your topic for the next Sunday. Okay, I think she isn't present here. So let me brief her topic on her behalf. Actually, she will be speaking over the introduction of tourism, and she'll be then going over to the tourism as a business. Then tourism in India, components and purpose of tourism, how tourism industry contribute in GDP growth, effects of it on the effects of COVID-19 on tourism sector, and why tourists like to come in India, like different kind of tourism, in which she will also be talking about the medical tourism and certain unexplored places in India. We need to promote them. So this would going to be the topic of Miss Sapna. She would be speaking to the next Sunday. So I would like to say to everyone who is present over here to come to the next Sunday and listen to her. So now we are about to end our talk, and for the vote of thanks, I would like to call Dr. Manish Karamba for giving the official vote of thanks.
Okay, thank you, Ajay. So my duty is that I invite few of my students and colleagues, and after that I will give my comment and the vote of thanks. So in this regard, because I know this is totally artificial intelligence, machine learning, and the mathematical topic after so long, but today's life is most important that we do understand the artificial intelligence and machine learning, because everything now we are in the helm of discussion. This is also machine learning. So in this regard, I'll call one student, one scholar, and also a teacher from DDU, Jyoti. I want to invite you to give your idea about this machine learning or whatsoever. I'm not going to force anyone to put your views on this, but every time we somehow connect to the machine learning. And for sure, I'm not going to take 17 minutes, so don't worry. Yeah, Sapna. Sorry, Jyoti.
Good evening, sir, and everyone present here. Thank you for this opportunity. And as you mentioned that we have this topic of machine learning, which is related to computer science and mathematics. It is very new to me and it is very technical also. I really like the presentation of Khemchand, but it was very difficult to comprehend how to use this sort of knowledge for commerce or for African studies, basically. But from his point of view, he presented very well, and I'm thankful for him for this presentation, and my best wishes are with him.
Okay, so one of my scholar from, because it's a National Education Policy 2020, so every teacher and every student must learn this trick that how you connect to the other department or other streams also. So I'll invite Mrs. Smita for this because she's also working on so many technical things with me. So Smita, are you here and are you comfortable? So go ahead.
Yes, sir. Uh, Good evening, everyone, and thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity. Uh, First of all, congratulations, Khem, for presenting so well on this technical topic. And while you were explaining how the companies are using these machine learning techniques and the projection, how you represented the stroke, I was thinking about when we publish our papers, we first send them to editorial managers, and there they uh, scan through our manuscripts through the machines, and then only they take the further process. So uh, big publishers have established their own setup for scanning through a machine scanning through the submissions, and this is very applicable in the practical life. So it was really connecting for me, and I was really impressed by your presentation. Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Uh,
sir.
okay, thank you. So get well soon. I think because coming days in holidays or working days, so get well soon. So I also invite Drisya, Drisya S. Naya. So Drisya, are you here? So if you want to say something, so go ahead.
So, I would also like to congratulate Khemchand for his wonderful presentation today. Uh, Machine learning is now becoming actually a real time thing because everybody and anybody is trying to fit themselves with with such a technical world, because everything now has some sort of AI or some sort of technicality to it, which makes such scholarly teachings important for us and such engagements important for us. Thus, this GSTS talk was really helpful.
Drisya, I think your background noise is too much. You are traveling. So yes, Komal, if you want to say something, Komal Murami, and that's it. And I think Sapna, the next speaker is here. So Komal, want to say something? Murami, Miss Murami
Yes,
Datta.
yes, yes. Good evening, sir, and good evening, everybody. The presentation about AI and machine learning was very nice. I have heard from the very beginning. But truly speaking, it is difficult to understand for us. But yes, the use of machine learning and the use of AI we can see in our day-to-day life, especially in social media. For example, in Facebook, in Insta, whatever we search for, that thing is pushed to our profile again and again. Probably this is also one function, one of the important functions of machine learning or AI. And otherwise, I could not understand much. But yes, this platform has given us the opportunity to broaden our views, to go through different type of subjects in different fields. So thank you for this
Thank you,
opportunity.
Mudami, and definitely I get back to Dr. Venu and Khemchand after all these ideas. Not
Yes,
now
sir.
because I'll invite a few of our after my intervention, and after that for a quick remarks for the Khem and Dr. Venu. So because it's very important how we connect to the people. Everybody is working their own cabin, their own criteria, so it's not going to give us a conducive atmosphere. So after that, yes, Venu is also interested. Dr. Venu is also interested to give some remarks. Yes, I'm coming. But before this, I think uh, uh, very unusual name from Mumbai film industry, Abu Hatela. But she is very active today. So if you are here and you kindly give us your exact name and how you connect to the Shyam Lal College. So Ibu, if you want to say something, बोलिए. Okay, no issues. Okay, so Sapna, are you here? The next speaker, Sapna.
Yes, sir. And I'm
Yeah.
extremely sorry, sir. Actually, there is some network issue.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
why I didn't open my speaker.
okay. So you go ahead and give us your views. Okay.
First of all, good evening, everyone. I am Sapna, and I am currently pursuing in graduation third year from Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar University. My topic for presentation is in importance of tourism in India. And now my objective for the talk would be what is tourism and who was introduced tourism as a business or as a subject, and how did tourism came in India as a business. इट मीन्स हम पहले ये समझेंगे कि टूरिज्म होता क्या है और टूरिज्म को सबसे पहले एज अ सब्जेक्ट और एज अ बिजनेस किसने इंट्रोड्यूस किया था और किसने सोचा था कि बिजनेस से जो है हम अर्निंग कर सकते हैं और एम्प्लॉयमेंट भी दे सकते हैं. And then we will understand the tourism, like how tourism contribute in Indian GDP की जो टूरिज्म है वो इंडियन जीडीपी में भी कैसे कंट्रीब्यूट करता है और टूरिज्म का जो नेगेटिव मतलब टूरिज्म के ऊपर कोविड-19 का नेगेटिव इफेक्ट कैसे पड़ा था. And last but not the least, we will understand importance of India from tourism point of view कि tourism के point of view से हमारी इंडिया की क्या वैल्यू है और जो फॉरेनर्स है वो हमारे इंडिया में विजिट क्यों करते हैं. आई एम वेरी एक्साइटेड टू शेयर माई लर्निंग विथ ऑल ऑफ यू. प्लीज जॉइन नेक्स्ट सेशन फॉर माई presentation. Thank you so much.
Sapna, you're from Bhimrao Ambedkar University or college?
College.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Dr. Venu was also there, but right now he is in the Jacobson College morning, that Jacobson College, Delhi College morning. Okay. So what's my take? Okay. It's a very machine learning for me, for Manish Karmar. It's a post-industrial revolution. As a history teacher, as a history student, um, machine learning, it's for me, it's a 1650 or 1700 AD, and it is what the post-industrial revolution. Any kind of work that replace the hand, it's called machine learning. Okay, so this is my understanding about the machine learning, and these days, the every field we do we do use these kind of artificial intelligence because when came connected to us. I've also studied few things about the machine learning algorithm because my students always use the word algorithm. So machine learning algorithm, sir, if you can post your LinkedIn post in between 1 to 3, it's become so popular, or the YouTube channel or YouTube video. So these days this algorithm, because I just remember that GSTS 100 when we talk about the GSTS 100. So few of students advised me that this kind of song right now going very good in the social media. So how we use those kind of songs for the art picture, our YouTube video. So right now it's very useful that every person's life controlled by the machine learning, and it's not only mathematics and it's not only computer science. One of the very celebrated historian from Israel, and he wrote about the machine learning 21st lesson from 21st century, and he wrote about the artificial intelligence and all those things. But we can solve the problem through machine learning. But now these days, because look, everybody is having phone, and these days at least the 5 phone calls we're getting from their scam numbers. And Airtel or Geo, they decipher uh, the ideas to how to control all these things. Um, um, uh, so this is a very interesting idea, which the came introduced to us. Though this is not new, but the presentation was very perfect, and also Dr. Venu gives us a new idea. But this positive world, how come we solve the issue, the human interaction issue? And we are looking forward a good environment for the everyone. So if machine learning, how that create a conducive atmosphere for everyone, this is the most important idea. And obvious machine learning, that means the game AI, skill acquisition, learning task, robot navigation, so the real time decisions making. So and for a human being, neurons are the most important thing for the decision making. So in the coming future, I think this machine learning and artificial intelligence is going to over like going to take our neurons somehow. But as a human being, because human being the most intelligence or intelligent creation of the God, so I think we can use machine learning up to the 1 mark. Everything is not depend upon the machine, because these days we saw a very interesting movies, Kriti Senon's and the Kriti Senon and the Shahid Kapoor movie. That what happened. So these kind of the drawbacks of the machine learning also. So let's get back to firstly Dr. Venu and Dr. Khem, because there are so many ideas yes, Venu. So kindly give us a few idea.
Yeah, first thing, as I told in the beginning, since the talk or the label or talk, you can say, or even the topic of the presentation was, you can say, it's a technical one, more like first thing is artificial intelligence, then you can talk about the machine learning, and then there is inside machine learning there is some method is there, some technique to enhance the machine learning, right? Techniques. So that's why my suggestion would be, since the audience is the variable audience, they are from different branch of social science, Hindi, or this heterogeneous, you can say, population of the population is there. So my point would be, or my suggestion would be, to choose topic in such a way that we can talk about the applications. For example, I'm working the numerical analysis, and if we start talking some methods like discontinuous Galerkin method, so people will not be able to understand. But if I talk about, let's say, numerical analysis there, and how this numerical analysis can be used to, we can tell some story, we can tell applications. For example, I will take 2 minutes to tell about what we do, and this is also part of